So there's no way I can paint as fast as Bob Ross, so you'll have to settle for this. I'm going to basically narrate what I'm doing as I'm painting. So right now I want to kind of make the structures of a falling city or a collapsing city, and this one seems to be on fire as well, or at least lit by the falling sky behind it. And so I'm brightening up the area that I'm going in. You'll see I have to add a lot of shadow to counteract, but you'll see those touches of yellow are just remnants of the light that both the flaming sky and the flaming city are giving off. You'll see me dart around a lot. I can't stay still or choose one spot to work in. So here, starting to carve out some shadows. And honestly, I one of the reasons I do a time lapse is because this is kind of sloppy. I end up going into it for a while, so it helps to just speed it up so you don't have to suffer through it. So a lot of this painting I'm making up as I go, and an important thing that I do is throw in bigger shapes in front of settings, because right now there's kind of a suggested scale to the whole painting, and I want to mess that up by putting something really big in front of the city so that we can have the illusion that we're looking much further because there's this big cloud in the way of this giant building. So obviously the cloud is much closer. You'll see the building, the light pieces scatter out as it comes closer, which again, if things are closer and smaller, that'll give the illusion of being further away. So scatter in order to force that illusion. When you're building structures as you go, it's important to remember to stagger lines, like keep parallels to an extent because it implies structure, but it's easy to fall into pattern and make certain things parallel. And if it's crumbling, you want to make sure there's a variance in that. There I go, messing up with clouds. I'm sure I'm going to go back into it, but there's one more clip of a different perspective, and then, yeah, we'll switch views. This is a good example of what I mean by making up structure. So I'm just deciding that there's a bridge here, and I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I just plant highlights, and then from there I'm like, okay, well, if those are highlights, then these must be the shadows. And from there I can mess with how much it protrudes and how much light is on it. Right now it looks like there's a little bit too much light, but I'm sure I'll paint over it 10 times.